And we are live. Hello folks, welcome to part 21 of Sonadow Play Ace Attorney. Joining me as per usual is my lovely girlfriend IMShadow007. Say hello, hon.
Hi!
And do you have your headphones with you?
I do.
Alright, good. Okay, so today we're going to start the main trials in Trials and Tribulations.
Yes, I'm excited.
Yeah, you are. I hate this fucking case.
Well, I love it for ironic reasons.
Time is 1 AM. Beep. Detective, we made it! Whew, what a relief. Glad the jewel is still safe. Oh, glad the jewel... Oh, you said it, pal. It must have been our rock-solid security that scared him off. Would you mind opening the safe to double-check? Ah! We've been had! Out front! Guards! Turn on the searchlights! Better luck next time, gentlemen.
Tuxedo mask?
Excuse me, but I'm afraid I must be leaving now. We shall meet again when the next moon is full.
Oh god, it is
Corny.
Sailor... Oh god, it is Sailor Moon.
Corny.
This tuxedo mask. I knew it. Hey Nick, get a load of this. Hey, are you listening to me? You can clean the toilet later. This is important.
What are you freaking out about now?
Today will be the last time you talk to me that way.
Huh?
We're about to hit the big time.
Big time? And what do you mean by we? You don't mean you and me are...
Ha! Don't be silly. I'm talking about me and Hurley, of course. Hello. It's a pleasure to see you again, Mr. Nick.
Pearls! Pearls! You haven't changed a bit! Wait, what are you doing here anyway?
Everything okay?
Yeah.
Haven't you heard, Mr. Nick?
Apparently Stu's saying that Master Mask in the intro was Batman. We shall meet again, gentlemen, when the moon is full.
Yeah.
Wait, since
Even
when would I be a jewel thief?
Even so, tuxedo mask. Here, take a look at this.
What's this? Some kind of poster?
That's the urn.
Karine Village. Isn't that...
That's right. It's our hometown. Hurley and mine, that is.
What's this about treasures from the boonies?
Ha ha ha. Very funny. You can laugh all you want. But you'll be singing another tune tonight.
Tonight? What about tonight?
The Treasure of Karine exhibit doesn't actually start until next week, but... the promoter sent us some special VIP entry passes. That's why I dressed up extra special today. What do you think, Nick?
Huh. Same Maya, different day.
He loves her.
This young lady here is Maya Fey. The younger sister of Mia Fey, my friend and mentor. I first met her 2 years ago. I was working on the case surrounding Mia's death, and ever since then...
One has been keeping this law office afloat from behind the scenes.
Actually, that's just a cover for her true identity. In reality, she's a spirit medium and a bit of a shady character.
Hey, who are you calling shady?
Fourth wall? Anyone? And this little girl is Pearl. Is Pearl Faye, but I usually call her Pearls. She's Maya's cousin and a spirit medium in training herself.
I know I'm a bit young, but I want to help in any way I can, Mr. Nick.
Karine Village is the home of the mysterious Karine channeling technique. And Maya here is the daughter of the Karine School of Channeling's master. I know it sounds ridiculous, but it's no joke. I've seen her power with my own eyes. It's the real thing, alright.
To Nick, how long are you going to make two gorgeous women like us wait?
Oh, sorry. I had to give exposition to the player because this is the start of the third game.
Even though they should be playing the two first games instead of picking up this one. Yes, Mr. Nick. I can't wait any longer. I want to see the exhibit.
Looks like I don't get a choice here. Might as well head on out.
Lordly Taylor.
Lordly Taylor, the city's fanciest and most expensive department store. What is it, Harrods? Treasure exhibit, huh? I have to admit, I'm pretty impressed.
Ooh. Wow! This is awesome!
Tell me I'm not the only one that can hear it. Yeah, you can make even the cheapest junk look great. It all depends on how you display it.
Even the dusty old hanging scroll that was in the Faye Manor storeroom. Oh yeah, I remember scribbling on it when I was a little girl.
On a family heirloom?
Say, Nick, the person in charge of this exhibition is waiting for us in the basement warehouse.
Alright. I guess we should go and say hello. He just does not want to be there.
I feel bad for Nick sometimes. Great now, even I'm calling him Nick.
Yep, this is a basement warehouse, alright. Though part of me thinks his real name is actually Nick, and Phoenix is a nickname.
Huh.
I mean,
Makes you wonder.
It does sound a little more grounded than Phoenix, Nicholas Wright.
Yeah. This place is scary. I feel like a monster could jump out at any time. Don't be scared, Pearly. I'll protect you. Oh, Mr. Wright. Sir, you are...
Huh? A monster?
Hey. Good evening. It's good to see you again.
I know you.
Nice to see you again too, little miss. Hello. Is she a friend of yours, Nick? And how do you know her, Pearly? Nice to meet you. I'm Adrian Andrews. I'm in charge of the promotion area. I'm in charge of the promotion and playing for this treasure exhibit. I'm also responsible for the security arrangements. I'm so glad to see her smile again.
No kidding.
Nice to meet you.
Adrian sure has changed since we last met.
So this is the warehouse. The really valuable exhibit items are all still stored away in here. It really has been a long time, hasn't it, Mr. Wright? Nick, what's going on? Who is this woman?
Why are you freaking out on me?
What? I just thought it'd be more dramatic if I got all worked up. That's all.
Oh, just admit you love him.
I was gonna say, she loves him.
Oh, just admit you love me already, Maya.
Oh, we all know you're gay for Edgeworth. Mystic Maya, you shouldn't let him off the hook so easily.
Please, Maya, don't say anything that'll needle pearls further.
Mr. Wright was there for me when I really needed help. And Edgeworth would be like, what am I, chopped liver?
What, am I chopped liver? Yes, I know what I did was a bit dickish, but it saved your goddamn life, lady.
It was something that happened 7 months ago.
You remember, don't you? The Nickel Samurai case? Oh, I remember.
Mm-hmm. Not really. I was stuck in a dark wine cellar. Did that escape your memory, Nick? After that, I quit being a manager and started this job.
Wow, that's tough. I'm sorry, Miss Andrews. If it wasn't for us...
No, don't say that. I'm glad the whole thing happened. Thanks to you and everyone else that was involved, I was able to change my whole life. I really am grateful. I'm so happy for her.
Phew, what a relief. I'm really impressed, Miss Andrews. Handling a huge exhibition like this must be very tiring.
Well, Lord Lee Taylor is celebrating their 200th anniversary this year. The works on display in the main exhibition hall are worthy of the finest museums. Woohoo! Did you hear that, Pearly? The finest museums! Yes, I did! That's really wonderful!
So this basement warehouse is pretty well protected, huh?
Of course it is. After all, there are some priceless treasures here. The security guards are all very highly trained as well.
I see she still likes flipping through books.
Yep.
That sounds good. So what is with that face she's making? And is she gonna break like 70 million pairs of glasses again?
Yep. Let's examine. Oh, move. Oh, that statue. Will be this here. Mystic Maya! Take a look next to the door. That's Mystic Ami, right? Yes, that's a statue of the woman who invented the Karine channeling technique, Ami Faye. The statue is on the loan from one of the training halls of the Faye branch family.
Faye branch family?
In fact, it just arrived this morning.
What's this creepy looking thing she's holding?
Don't ask me! How should I know?
You live there!
What?
I said you live there!
Ugh.
Well, you are the future master, right?
Maybe so, but this is the first time I've ever seen the statue. That thing is the Karine Shichishito. It's a ceremonial sword. And, for context, Shichishito is a 7-pronged sword because Shichi in Japanese is 7 in Japanese. So it's a 7-pronged sword. It's not a real weapon, so the blade isn't sharp.
Looks like it'd be incredibly painful if you stabbed someone with it.
Yeah. Ah, phooey. I wanted to cut something.
What are you eyeing me for?
I'm gonna kill you. Oh, look. It's already 8 o'clock. Have you all eaten yet?
Maya, I'm worried about you. Well, actually, no, I got dragged out by these two before I could.
I've already made a reservation at the restaurant on the 12th floor. Why don't we all dine together? There's the music. Oh, I like the sound of that. Dine! It sounds fancy.
The cavalry?
It sounds like the rules of rarity from My Little Pony. The rules of rarity, da 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 da.
Which was based on the cavalry.
Yeah. I'll have the kids' lunch. Pearly, it's dinner, not lunch.
I love Pearl.
I love her too. Why don't you go for it and really eat your fill with the kids' dinner?
Ah, remember the days when a Happy Meal would keep me full? Now I'd need about 4 of them.
Same here. Okay, in that case, 1 kid's dinner for me. Shall we head upstairs then? Rules of rarity, nothing guaranteed.
After that pleasant evening, all that remained was to wait for the exhibition's opening. It was wonderful seeing Miss Andrews looking so happy. None of us could have imagined that the very next day something terrible would happen. Oh, really?
It's a Phoenix Wright game. Everything has to go wrong. Nick, this is terrible.
What the?
What the? You're cleaning the toilet again? I never knew you were such a toilet freak.
Well, usually the mess you leave it in after all those burgers, I have to. Give me a break, would you? What'd you say?
I was gonna say, you asshole.
Give me a break, would you? My brain just hit the snooze button for the 5th time. And please don't make me yell. My voice actor gave blood today, so he's a bit tired.
I will kill you with my sword. I'm gonna turn on the TV.
Yeah, please do. Before Maya kills me with that sword, we've got an update on the recent treasure heist. Based on clues found at the scene of the crime, authorities have announced they believe is the work of the renowned phantom Mask the Mask. Mask the Mask? According to a spokesperson, Lordly Taylor received a threat letter some days ago. This is the 5th heist by the Phantom Thief, who only targets rare treasures. Lordly Taylor?
Well, Nick, what are we gonna do? Don't you dare go back to scrubbing the toilet.
But I need to put the flash on it. Treasure? Lordly Taylor? You don't think...
Yes! Now get up, Nick! It was stolen by Mask the Mask! Our most valuable treasure! The crime sacred urn was stolen!
What? Oh boy.
Oh goody. Right, let's see if we can find some clues that might lead us to the bad guy.
But it doesn't look like anything's been disturbed.
Yeah, it looks pretty much the same as it did last night. Check the basement. Bad guy, huh? Gumshoe.
Hey, you can't poke around here, pal. Wait a minute, that voice. Oh no, not him again. I swear he's the only detective in frickin' Japan.
Well, you get to meet another detective soon.
Don't remind me. It's you, and I'm the one who should be saying not again, pal. Why is it that every time something bad happens, you always show up, pal? Well, why do you always show up? Doesn't the fucking Japanese police have any more detectives than you? I should be asking you that. Aren't there any other detectives? Yeah, exactly! No, I should be asking you that. Why are you hanging around here? What are you doing hanging around here? Hey, I asked you first. Why are you here
Hey, alright, we got it. Why don't you two kiss and make up already?
Alright, come here, Scruffy. Mwah!
Oh god. And Edgeworth, what am I, chopped liver? Like, oh my god, Edgeworth. Like, right. I thought what we had was special.
Right. I thought what we had was special.
Hello. It's been a long time, Mr. Scruffy Detective.
Oh, it's you, little missy. Actually, my name is Gumshoe, Detective Dick Gumshoe. Now's a good chance for you to try to remember it right.
And if it's too long for you, you can just call him Dick. Okay, it's good to see you again, Mr. Detective Dick.
Mr. Detective Dick. Oh god, I'm getting lightheaded easily.
I was gonna say Mr. Dick.
Oh, Jesus.
These are my friends, Mr. Nick and Mr. Dick.
Yeah, good to see you too, I guess. God, I didn't realize how easily you get lightheaded when you've just given blood. Jesus. Alright.
Mr. Detective Dick, can you tell us about what happened?
Oh, you're trying to remember my name. Atta girl. It's Gumshoe, okay? Anyway, the thief stole something called the Sacred Urn.
I know about that.
Oh, well, the criminal's name is Mask the Mask.
I know about that too. Detective, can you tell us something other than that?
Well, I guess I sorta kinda owe you guys, in a way. The crime occurred last night around 1:30 in the morning. How exactly do you know that? We got an emergency phone call from a guard at the scene of the crime, pal. He said, the urn was just stolen.
Scene of the crime? You mean here, right?
Wrong. That urn was being kept under careful guard in the basement warehouse. Basement warehouse, huh?
So who was guarding the basement warehouse?
That guy. It's all his fault the thief got away, pal. He solves one case and gets a swelled head thinking that he's an ace detective. God.
Ace detective? Yes.
Hey, Detective Dick, Gumshoe, about this Master Mask. Is he famous?
What? You're joking, right, Nick? Master Mask was the hottest thing since sliced bread.
Sometimes he appears as a museum guard. Sometimes he appears as a big brown bear unknown to surprise unsuspecting victims. But underneath those disguises is the true Master Mask. So he's some kind of master of disguise, huh? And he only goes after the finest works of art, pal. Last night was his 5th heist. If Lordly Taylor had only cooperated, I could have caught him this time.
What? Then you knew he was planning on stealing the sacred urn?
Of course I did. That guy always sends his calling card before he steals something. Calling card, huh? They mentioned that on TV. So why do you call him an ace detective anyway? That's what he calls himself, pal. I didn't make it up.
So, what's he like?
Well, like I told you, Master Mask has made 5 heists so far. On the 4th heist, Mr. Ace Detective managed to get the stolen treasure back.
Wow, that's impressive. All by himself?
Yeah, I gotta admit it, pal. Maybe he really is as good as he says. Every time the thief sends one of his calling cards, we send one of our men on a stakeout. But none of us have ever gotten so much as a glimpse of the guy.
Mr. Ace Detective was able to retrieve the stolen treasure from the thief.
Anyway, he's at the scene of the crime right now, looking for clues. So he's down in the basement warehouse, huh? So what's this calling card? Here it is, but don't show it to anyone. It's top secret, okay, pal? What's this mark on the front? That's Master Mask's signature emblem, pal. You could say it's his mark. All of his calling cards have got it on them.
They didn't mention that on the news flash.
We're withholding that detail from the public for operational reasons. The only way you can tell if a calling card is real or not is by this emblem. Yep.
Alright. That makes sense. When you get famous, there are always imitators. Mr. Nick, if you work a little harder, maybe you can have your own copycat someday.
Funny you say that.
Yep.
Thanks, I guess.
Alright. To the basement we go! No matter how many times we come here, this place always gives me the chills.
That's probably because it's air-conditioned, to protect the art pieces, you know? Welcome to my private little banquet of chaos! Huh? What the heck does that mean?
Yes!
I'm afraid I have very little to offer, but please make yourself at home.
Who are you anyway?
Shh! Silence! Now I see. It's all becoming clear.
What do you see?
Zavari! The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. A lawyer and a spirit medium, neither very advanced at their trade. Am I wrong?
That's scary! How did you know that?
How, you say? The universal skeptic would say is how nothing but a question of why. I'm a traveler of both time and space, and swimmer of dreams. And I have a very punchable face.
Talking about? I can't make heads or tails of it.
You and me both, Maya.
I love this character.
I'm glad you do. Without further ado, let me fulfill what should be the first duty of any gentleman. And introduce myself. The name is Atme. Look at me. Ace Detective. Oh, hi. That's you?
Oh, don't let him intimidate you, Nick. Stand up and show what you're made of. I thought it was you. I thought he was thinking to himself.
The name's Wright. Phoenix Wright. Ace Attorney.
I'm Maya Fey. Ace Spirit Medium. And I'm, Pearl Fey. I'm Mystic Maya's cousin and, spirit medium Ace Apprentice. She's so cute.
Excellent. Well then, shall we begin our little game? Game? Why does the phrase one short of a baker's dozen come to mind with this guy?
Talk, shall we?
So are you really as famous as you say? Of course! For a lawyer, you have rather shocking lack of knowledge about the world. I had no idea anyone was left in this city that had not heard of me. Look at me! I am Master Mask's arch-enemy, the Ace Detective. Look at me. At this moment, there are two mighty figures which loom large over this grand city. One embodies the nefarious forces of darkness, the other the angelic cherubs of light.
Boy, now I'm really lost. What is he saying, Nick?
I have been personally on the heels of this villain since his first crime. After learning this criminal's patterns, I thwarted his very latest loathsome larceny. Oh, great!
Tongue twisters.
I even returned the target of his tyranny, the portrait of Magina, to the crime scene. And I did it all by myself. I took it back from Master Mask. With my brawny mind and my brilliant muscles.
Yeah, they mentioned it on the news in the Great People Around Town segment. They said the museum gave you an incredible jewel as a reward.
Well, compared to the treasure that I retrieved from them, it's not much. So, in the end, the only thing that makes you great is your own self-praise.
Oh, Mr. Mask, and keep it simple, please.
Like about how I have devoted my life to thwarting his dastardly deeds. Last night, here in the bowels of this store, we were locked in a most glorious battle. I see. Huh? Hang on a second. You were here last night? Here, in Lordly Taylor? Naturally, wherever Damask goes, you will find Atme laying his elegant traps. Elegant traps? More like Damask out-elegated you and made a beautiful getaway.
Oh, burn.
But this time I allowed him to escape with the illusion of victory. I wonder if I should ask him about what happened last night in more detail.
Oh, there you go.
Can you tell us exactly what happened here last night? But of course! After all, I always say there should be no secrets between aces. Flattery will get you nowhere, Pinocchio.
Pinocchio.
I received the request from my services 20 days ago. And it was 10 days ago that we retrieved Master Mask's calling card.
Huh? You were hired before the calling card even arrived?
Yes, you see, the person who hired me is quite rigorous and thorough. That's Adrian Andrews for you. A mere 10 days after hiring me, her worst premonitions were realized.
A calling card arrived, right?
Yes, so Ace Detective that I am, I set a trap for the thief right in this warehouse. And waited for him, alone.
Alone? But why? Why didn't you go to the police for help?
Ridiculous. Why would I seek help from such a singularly useless group of nincompoops? You've got a lot of nerve. After all, it was you that let the mask get away. Well, the Japanese police are pretty incompetent. Well, they were when this was made. I don't know what they're like now.
Yeah.
I always operate alone and concealed, out of the sight of others.
Huh? Corn sealed?
I love this. I love Pearl.
God bless her. I want to adopt her.
Precisely! Even the guards on duty here were unaware of my presence. To fool your enemies, first you must fool your friends. It's my own original proverb.
Anyway, back to what happened last night.
As I was saying, I hid here in the warehouse and waited for the thief to arrive. But I swear to you, not a solitary soul came through the entrance. Nevertheless, the sacred urn disappeared. But that's impossible! How could it just disappear? How, you ask? Don't be ridiculous, Sir Lawyer. If I knew the answer to that question, I wouldn't be here! For someone who seriously messed up his own steak count, he's rather full of himself.
So you're saying that even though one came through those doors last night, our precious urn still somehow vanished from under your nose?
That's just not possible.
Can we show him the calling card?
Master Mask's calling card. It's got his emblem printed on it, right? Quite impressive, but I would expect nothing less from my arch rival. I'm surprised to see you in possession of such a top-secret piece of information.
Well, we've got an ace lawyer and an ace spirit medium and an ace cousin's apprentice here.
Yes, indeed. I think I could learn to like you, my fellow ace professionals. I don't know if I really want this guy to like us. Ever. Well, Sir Lawyer, I've been told that you two are pursuing the mysterious thief. Well, I'm not sure I would say the exact...
Right? We're going to the sacred urn no matter what we have to do.
Excellent. I'll trust you. I permit you to take a look around while I investigate elsewhere. If, perchance, you should discover something of value, return then to my office. My Office of Earthly Delights, the Atme Detective Agency.
Office of Earthly Delights?
Well then, Sir Lawyer, if you'll excuse me, I have much to do. Wait a minute!
A bye?
A bye?
He's gone.
I don't like the idea of doing this guy's work for him.
Come on, Nick. Don't worry about it. It's no big deal. Let's hurry up and investigate before he changes his mind. The sword's on the ground.
Yeah.
I want to go to his office too. Take me with you, okay? That box of paint and the sword. Wow, this is awesome. What did Miss Andrews say it was called again?
Shishito? It's literally 7-branch sword in Japanese, or so says Miss Andrews.
Whoa, it's pretty heavy.
Oh yeah, it's a sword. Oh wait, that was me. Oh,
One-
it's pretty heavy.
Oh yeah, 3. One hit, 7 times the fun. Pretty catchy, huh? I bet it'll sell like hotcakes.
It's a weapon.
There's something about it that bothers me. Wow, you're really firing on all cylinders today, Pearly. This sword. Wasn't Miss Tagami holding it last night? Ah! And another thing. The sword wasn't bent last night like it is now.
You're right.
Awesome, Pearly. I wouldn't expect any less from my little ace apprentice.
The sword is bent, so that must mean... last night someone used it somehow.
Thought of something. Maybe Detective Atme smashed Master Mask with it. Like this. Boink.
Yow! What the hell?
What do you think, Pearly? I think it's even more bent than it was before.
Oh man, my head! My hair!
Maya, don't touch evidence!
And you don't assault your goddamn partner. That pathetic looking wooden box.
Box the sacred urn.
Don't touch it. There may be clues to the thief's identity on there.
I worked so hard to make that box.
Huh? You made that poor excuse of a box, Maya?
What's that supposed to mean? That urn has always been on the stand on the winding way at the Fey Manor. So there was no box suitable for Mr. Nick.
As someone who did carpentry in school, that box actually looks pretty well made.
Yeah, gave Maya some credit. And I was so proud of it. Way to go, Phoenix. You made her cry.
Poor Maya. Maybe it'd have been better if Master Mass had taken the box too.
There's a paint splotch on the other side. Oh yeah, the computer. Hey, Pearly. Do you know what this is? It's a computer. A computer? Oh, I've heard of those. It's such a cute name. I love her.
It looks like this computer is for storing the data from the security camera. When someone comes in or out of the warehouse, the camera takes a photo of them.
It's probably the trap that the detective set up. Let's see if we can find last night's data on this thing. We might even find a photo of Mask to Mask.
Let's see here. Man, I really stink at working these things.
What's wrong, Mr. Nick? You're sweating an awful lot.
I don't know how to pull up the photos. Seriously, Phoenix?
Really, Phoenix? I had no idea you were so pathetic at high-tech stuff, Nick.
High-tech? That computer's about 20 years old now by the looks of it.
I know.
Yeah, well, I managed to print out the camera data anyway.
I guess you have to learn the crawl before you can walk, right, Nick?
Yeah, sure. Anyway, it looks like the camera only went off once last night.
Okay. That paint splotch.
It looks like a part of the big signboard. All I can read on it is burr.
Aha! I've got it! Maybe it's supposed to say hamburger. God damn it, Maya.
And you're the reason I need to clean my toilet a lot.
Hey!
Why would anyone write hamburger that big?
Like maybe for the World Hamburger Festival or something?
Maya,
I love her.
Do you always think with your stomach? I kinda doubt it.
Aha! I've got it. Maybe it said spaghetti.
What? Why are you talking about food? Oh, wait. That's normal for you. Anyway,
It's me.
Anyway, it says burr. There's no way it could say spaghetti.
Well, maybe it was a typo. It might have said spaghetti festival. What do you think?
Okay to me. Besides, spaghetti is the only thing more tangled than your reasoning.
I can imagine Phoenix saying, "This is why I'm the detective. I'm the lawyer and detective, not you."
This is why I'm the lawyer and detective, Maya, not you.
Whee! Look, a ladder.
That's a step ladder.
This old thing again.
Yep.
So what's the difference?
A step ladder is something you pull out.
And again, it's only a step ladder if the step is at the very top. And look at it. It's a step ladder. Argument null and void. Boosh. You
Anyway.
need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. It's a step ladder.
Right. Sorry. Why do I feel like we've had the exact same conversation before somewhere? Because you have.
In the first game. But yeah, if there's a bar at the top of the ladder, it's a step ladder.
Stuart's saying I'm surprised Maya's not turned into a burger at this point. Same here. It's a security camera. It's trained on the big door to the storeroom. It's set up to take a photo of anyone that goes in or out.
A security camera? Yeah, go stand in front of the door and I'll snap a photo of you too, Pearly. Mystic Maya, do you think I should smile? Nah, it's for criminals, so I think you should make a really scary face. Like this. Look what you did, Nick. You spilled paint over there.
I didn't do that.
Well, it wasn't here last night. I would have noticed a color that's outrageous. But this paint has already dried up.
Yeah, the paint is a bit outrageous. It is about 1983.
Yeah. Well then, you should have cleaned it up before it dried, Nick.
Paint doesn't dry that fast. Besides, I told you it wasn't me. It looks like it's been several days since it was spilled. Hey, look at this.
What is it?
There's some kind of shape left in the bottom left side of the stain.
Huh? You're right. I wonder what it could be. The statue. Right there. Boosh. The statue of Mystic Ami is so cool. I want a gold statue of myself. We could put it in the office.
Hey, it's Wright and Co. How about a gold statue of me?
Mr. Nick, I'm sorry, but I noticed something strange.
Huh? What is it, Pearls?
The statue of Mystic Ami, was this where it was last night?
No.
Ah! I'm pretty sure it was closer to the door.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Great job, Pearly. I wouldn't expect anything less from my ace cousin.
So the statue was moved on the night of the crime.
Interesting.
It says Organi.
No, it doesn't, Nick. It says organize. You just can't see the last two letters.
Yeah, well, I guess no one else could read it either because this place is a mess.
Yeah, you must feel right at home, huh? The door? Mr. Nick, what's that big door over here?
It looks like it's the door to the actual storeroom. I can see lots of big boxes and stuff back there.
I guess that's where they were keeping the sacred urn.
Remember, Maya, Miss Andrews said we're not allowed in there. Must have missed something here. Or did I? No, I think we've gotten everything here.
Yeah, I think we did.
Okay, I'll double check the other side. Okay.
Alright, let's go back up. Let's go back to the office. Or maybe the agency? Wow, someone's very full of himself.
You don't say. This is a detective agency? Looks more like the set of some B-grade horror movie.
Hello? Is anyone here?
It looks like nobody's home.
What a waste of time. Hey, I know. Let's take a framed picture back with us as a memento.
Don't you dare, Maya. Guess we'll have to try back later.
I guess then we go back to the office?
Maybe give stuff to the detective?
Maybe, yeah. Maybe talk to him? Yeah, let's try to...
Nope.
Oh, maybe the data. Try the data. I guess, yeah, we should go back to the office, because it's, that way we can learn more about the sacred urn and stuff.
No, but that's what you would have done anyway at the start. Since it says what to do. Did we miss something?
Oh wait,
What?
the main hall. We should have gotten a call from Gumshoe.
Well, Gumshoe's right there.
Shouldn't we? Yeah. Move to the main exhibition hall, but are we missing something in the basement warehouse? I think we've gotten everything. We got the sword. We got like a camera data. The statue. This is moved to the main exhibition hall. That's weird.
Remember, don't tell anyone about that emblem, okay, pal? Does the thief ever send these to the police? No, always to the victims. Up until now, the victims have always come up with us looking for help, though.
That's not what happened this time, you mean?
You got that right, pal. Listen up, if you guys ever get one of these calling cards, I want you to come to us right away. Got me? Yeah, sure.
The camera data? Do we try that?
Alright, did. Just double check. Nope.
That's weird. We shouldn't have. I would say just go back to the office for the sake of it, and then, just talk to her.
Refresh my memory a little. What's this sacred urn?
It's only the most important treasure in Karine Village, that's all. Look, it's right here on this poster. Don't you remember what's inside? The urn contains a very important soul. Namely the soul of Mystic Ami, the founder of the Karine channeling technique. Right, Pearly? Yes, that's right. Hold up. I thought the urn had name Ami written on it. Now it says I am. Any idea how it happened, Pearly? Busted. Huh? Well... There are some things best left unsolved, wouldn't you say, Mr. Nick?
That's right. 1 year ago, there was a murder in Karine Village, Maya's hometown. The sacred urn. It turned out to be an important clue in that case. Okay, seriously, we had to talk to her? Normally you don't have to at the office.
Well, think about, like, you know, people playing the game for the first time. They wouldn't know about it, so...
Okay, the toilet is shinier than the judge's head, so let's see what's next.
What's wrong with you, Nick?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I... Mr. Nick! Your beloved Mystic Maya's treasure has been stolen. Doesn't that even bother you?
But I thought the urn was the village's treasure, so I don't see how.
The village's Mystic Maya. She's the future master of the Karine School of Channeling. You know what I'm talking about, Mr. Nick. I won't let you say you don't.
Okay, I do. So what am I supposed to do about it?
Isn't it obvious? Go and find the bad guy who did this.
Oh yeah, Angry John just reminded me, you can present profiles as well. That may be what we did wrong.
Oh, right. Yeah, maybe, yeah. With Luke at me, that's right. There's nothing to do with this. If you're a real gentleman, you would find it for your beloved Mystic Maya.
Man, oh man. There's no winning against Pearl's fairy tale image of love. So, what's the name of this bad guy again?
Mask to Mask, Nick. Make a note of it. Mask to Mask. Alright, let's... Okay. It was terrible. I was arrested and everything.
1 year ago, the murder in Karine Village. A man was killed during one of Maya's spirit channelings. And this urn wound up being the key piece of evidence that proved her innocence. That's you?
I said that. Mr. Nick?
Oh, I didn't hear you. Sometimes you phase out. I don't know why.
I don't know why either. Would you mind not telling Mystic Maya about that? You promised, remember? You said you wouldn't tell anyone I broke the urn.
Oh yeah, that's right. Now I remember. This urn used to say Ami on it.
Poor Pearls.
Until Pearls accidentally broke it into a million pieces. She tried to secretly fix it. Let's just say it didn't work out so well.
Sorry, I'm not so good at arts and crafts. Spelling neither.
Anyway, this is how our gluing project turned out. She put the pieces together wrong, and now instead of Ami, it says I am. I can't believe no one's noticed until now. A whole year later.
Believe it myself. Alright.
Let's move back to go see Gumshoe. Oh, there we go.
Hey, Nick! Your cell phone's ringing.
Hello, Phoenix Wright here. Oh, it's me, Gumshoe. Gumshoe.
So I was right. We gotta go to the. So I was right. We gotta go to the office.
What is it? What's so funny? I'll tell you what's funny, pal. I finally beat him. I beat Mr. Ace Detective. Finally, this underdog has an alpha dog today. That stuck-up detective's met his match. Yep, I finally caught him. Lock, stock, and barrel. There's no escape for him. You caught him? Oh, that's you.
You caught him? Are you saying... You captured Mask to Mask?
Bingo! Well, actually, he surrendered, but I still got him. Mask to Mask surrendered.
That's great! So when can we come and pick up the secret urn?
Well, you see, I was gonna tell you. What? Something wrong? Do you think you can swing by the detention center sometime? The detention center? He wants to talk to you. Mask to mask, that is.
What? He wants to talk to Nick?
I'll be waiting for you, pal, so get over here soon. Beep. The detention center, huh? Alright.
Alright. Let's go.
Hey, pal, welcome to the detention center. Yeah, it's like the 50th time I've been here, detective.
Yeah, I know.
You're sure in a happy mood, aren't you? Yep, after all, we got masked up.
Right, but, so where's the secret urn?
Oh, sorry about that, pal. I guess I didn't really think about it before. But you're the victim in this case.
Huh?
Well, I guess I should let you guys hear the story straight from the horse's mouth.
You know, he's right, Nick.
He is?
If you think about it real hard, we are the victims.
Well, I guess so, in a way.
I'm so used to thinking of the victim as a dead person's cause. We're always on the murder cases.
Excuse me?
But anyway, I had to get to the secret urn back.
Please, don't just ignore me!
Wardy Smith?
And a character I hate just as much as look at me. Oh jeez!
Ugh. Who are you?
I'm Master Mask. Okay?
Well, not really Wardy Smith, but like, I imagine like still higher pitched. Hey, Nick, doesn't he look kind of, well, gangly?
I'm Ron Delight, the famous Master Mask. I don't think this guy could punch his way out of a wet paper bag.
Oh, Ron.
So you're the Master Mask guy? Yes, you bet! No, that's wrong. You see, it's complicated, so yes and sort of no. You know what I mean.
What's wrong?
Well, when I say wrong, what I really mean to say is it's not right, per se. You see, it's not spelled Master Mask, it's actually Master Mask.
What's with this guy?
You tell me, Maya. The primary reason I hate this case, the characters.
I love Luke Adme, I don't like Ron Delight, but Desiree Delight makes up for it. And Godot.
Well, he's a timid little weakling, we know that much. Don't do that. Don't look at me like that. I don't need your pity! And a major crybaby, too. So, why did you give yourself up? Well, you see, it's because, well...
Why? It's because you stole such a precious treasure. And now you're overwhelmed with guilt. Am I right?
Priceless treasure? That broken old urn? I have a little favor to ask. Yes, what is it? Could you go and talk to Desi?
Desi? Look, we really want our urn back, so where is it?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll give it back. I really will. Maybe not. No, I can't. I can't make promises I can't keep. I'll just end up keep hurting people.
Mr. Nick? I couldn't hear what he just said, especially the last part.
Mr. Damas, do you think you could speak up a little? Yes, sir, I will, I promise. Maybe not. You see, I'm already speaking in my normal voice, so I can't do anything.
Mr. Damask, about the urn.
Oh, yes, the urn, right away. Actually, no. I wouldn't mind telling you, but actually I'm afraid you wouldn't believe me anyway.
Man, this guy's giving Ben Trillo a run for his money. Enough already!
Please don't yell at me! I'm sorry. That urn, I lost it!
What?!
What did you just say? Did you just say you lost it? Yeah, no, maybe so. I mean, yes, I lost it.
What do you mean?
Well, you know, I lost it, like I said. These things just happen. You're on the train and you get distracted and you forget your bag, you know? I've been using trains regularly for over 10 years and I've never left my bag on the train.
Ben would be like, wow, what a little bitch.
Wow, little bitch. You got that right.
What? You forgot our secret urn on a train?
Wait a minute. You went on the train dressed like that? No, I was just speaking hypothetically, that's all. Anyway, I'm sorry. I just lost it somewhere. I don't know where. This guy's story is more surreal than a Dali painting.
Interesting comparison. Are you really sure this creep is masked a mask?
Well, it's true. I'm convinced Salvador Dali was high when he painted most of his stuff.
Yeah, he was.
Maya, don't call him a creep. Although I do have to admit I understand your doubts about this guy. So, who is this Desi person? Please don't talk about my wife like that!
I guess she must be his wife.
I'm sorry. The truth is, it was my wife that told me to have you all come here. Do you think you could go and visit her at my hideout? Hideout? You mean house?
Mr. Nick, what does he mean by hideout?
Oh, sorry. Naturally, I meant to say my secret base. Just say your home! Secret base? Well, my apartment, actually. Palazzo Pel Pepe, 3rd floor.
Let's go have a look, Nick, to Master Mouse's hideout.
Something tells me she just likes the sound of the word hideout.
I love how the Garters doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, he's just sort of standing there like, don't mind me.
Alright.
Wow, check this place out.
No doubt about it. This is Master Mask's hideout, alright. Who is it? Is that you, Ronnie? Huh? Who are you people?
Are you Desi Delight?
That's right. I'm Desiree. Ah. Oh, you must be the lawyer and the victim.
Yeah, that's us. Your husband told us to stop by and speak with you.
Maya Fey, and this is Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Nicky boy and Maya, huh? I can't tell you how grateful I am that you decided to help my Ronnie. Well, you're welcome.
Did she really call me Nicky boy? About your husband.
Isn't he the cutest? A bit weak sometimes, though.
How did
But
Ron...
yeah, I was gonna say, this baby cake is hooked up with that.
Yep.
She's hooked up with Coconut Head She's hooked up with Coconut Head from Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide.
Oh god, don't remind me of that show. A bit?
By the way, did you know they mentioned Maya on TV? Huh? Really? They said you own the urn and that you were doing some shady training at the law office now.
Remind me not to watch that channel's news program.
After I saw that, I thought it might be a good idea to meet the lawyer they mentioned.
I see.
My Ronnie, he has a powerful imagination, gets deluded easily. He kept insisting he was gonna surrender to the police. I didn't know what to do. It was me. I stole the urn, he kept saying, as if it was even possible. Huh? But, are you saying he didn't? Of course he didn't. Why would my Ronnie ever do something like that? Well, you know, it's a priceless treasure, and he's, you know...
Is it possible his own wife doesn't know his secret identity?
Me? I'm the kind of woman that needs excitement in her life.
I would never have guessed by those biker wheel earrings.
And that jacket of hers.
Yeah.
Oh, excitement, huh? Yes, I'm at my happiest when I'm racing along with my bike and going at full throttle. Riding a motorcycle is like putting your life on the line. You know what I mean?
Motorcycles are death traps. Well, I think that depends on how you ride it.
I'm the type that can stand living a boring, dreary old life with no action. No offense, but your husband, Ron, doesn't exactly look like the risk-taking type himself.
I'll stick with cars, thank you. I'm an adrenaline junkie, but I've just never liked the idea of motorbikes.
Yeah. You're right about that. He's definitely not one for thrills and danger. But I do have to say that he makes up for it in other ways. How?
Other ways? Yeah, that totally implies.
Does he have a big dick?
You know, he's got a big wallet, apparently.
Yes, money. Ronnie is incredibly rich and super generous. He bought me a bike that's so fast it would make your head spin.
Must be a Kawasaki Ninja. They're one of the fastest bikes on the road.
Huh. And shopping? I like to shop so much it makes Ron's head spin.
Oh, and Stuart guessed the same thing on the chat. Wondering if the bike's a Kawasaki.
Huh. The other day, it actually happened. His head actually started to spin.
Man, talk about a high-maintenance wife. Yeah, no kidding.
So where does Mr. Delight get all his money from? Ronnie is security guard. They put their lives on the line, right? So they get paid tons of money in return. Tons of it.
Security guards don't make that much money, unfortunately.
No,
even though they
don't.
should.
No, yeah.
He's a security guard? I think it's my turn for my head to spin. Can you tell us about what happened last night?
What time did that incident take place again? What time was it again?
What time was it again, Maya?
Well, according to Detective Gumshoe, it was around 1:30 in the morning.
That little motorcycle over there. That could be a model of her bike. Yeah, it does look like a Kawasaki.
Yeah. Ah, last night was horrible. I got pulled over. Pulled over? Yes, I always do my best flying at night.
Flying? You're talking about your motorcycle, right?
That's what she said. Yes. Anyway, last night I got pulled over by a policeman.
Oh god, a flying motorbike? I'm getting flashbacks from that fucking flying motorcycle in GTA 5 that everyone uses to grief players. The Oppressor Mark II.
I can't believe he caught up to me. It was a great chase, let me tell you. When he finally caught me, the poor man was as white as a sheet. It was about 3 in the morning when I finally got home.
Yeah, in reality, that he probably would have caught you easy because a lot of Japanese police cars on the highway tend to be like tuned Nissan GTRs. They're fast as hell. Sounds like she's got an airtight alibi.
Well, what about Mr. Delight? I don't really know. We weren't together at the time of the night. But when I got home, he was already fast asleep.
So basically, he's got no alibi.
What about Master Mask? Can you present the profile? What can you tell us about Master Mask?
Mr. Light, you must know, right? About your husband and Master Mask?
Master Mask? Of course, I know all about it. My husband is the biggest fan. Uh-huh. Yep, what? Huh?
Biggest fan?
Yes, and Ronnie can be pretty delusional sometimes. That's how his whole misunderstanding happened.
Wait a minute, did you just say delusional?
Yes, that's right. I just don't know what I'm going to do with him. You see, Ronnie's actually believes that he is Master Mask. What? He has schizophrenia? What are you talking about? Delusions.
So, when did Ron first become Master Mask?
What are you talking about? He's not Master Mask.
Huh? But wait a second. Look around this room. This place is obviously Master Mask's hideout.
Oh, you're totally wrong. A real thief's hideout wouldn't look like this. It's because Ronnie is so timid himself that he looks up to heroic figures. Heroic figures? But Master Mask is a bad guy.
So he's deluded, huh? Could that really be true?
Anyway, if he really had stolen the urn, wouldn't he still have it?
Well, I suppose so.
Then why didn't you ask him if he has the urn or not?
We did. She has a point. Mr. Delight isn't exactly the criminal type. But something about Ron's behavior bothers me.
Maybe it's true. Maybe Mr. Delight isn't Master Mask after all. Say, can I ask you something, Nicky boy?
What is it?
I know I may seem like a bad girl on the outside, but the one thing I won't stand for is illegal activity.
You were speeding.
I had the feeling you wouldn't. You're tough, but I can tell you've got a good heart. Somebody frame my poor Ronnie. I just know it. Could you give this to Ronnie for me?
A letter?
Yes, for Ronnie. I want him to fight back. Mrs. Delight. Okay, you've got it. Just relax and leave it to all of us.
Yeah, why did it say Miss there? Wouldn't it be Mrs.?
Yeah, I was gonna say, Mrs.
No.
Alright.
Back to the detention center.
Ba-da-da-da.
Hey, asshole. Your wife made this for you. Oh, that's right. Here, this is from your wife. Oh, from Desi? Thank you! Letter given to Master Mask. Actually, more like taken. My dear Ronnie, how are you? I'm doing fine. He's clutching onto that letter so hard the ink is going to be squeezed out.
He looks so happy. You should write a letter to Mystic Maya too, Mr. Nick. I am the ship lord.
Mr. Lawyer? Yes? In the letter that Desi wrote, she said, ask this guy to be your lawyer.
Huh?
I know this would be asking a lot, but could you please take my case? My trial starts tomorrow.
Hey, hang on a second. He can't be your lawyer.
Why not?
What do you mean, why not? We're the victims in this case, right? Victims of this Damask guy.
Well, yeah, but according to Desiree, he didn't do it.
She said, poor man. He's deluded himself into thinking he did it. Right, Mr. Nick? Come on! She could be lying to protect her husband.
Well, that's true. No, actually not. Actually, it's hard to say. Oh no, it's spreading. Please, I'll give you the treasure of your choice in return. What should I do?
Take his case.
Well, Mr. Delight, I've decided to give it a try. I'll defend you. Really? You will?
Hey, what are you doing, Nick? Hey, he's a thief. You can't trust him.
Well, he may be a thief, but I think there's more to this case than meets the eye. Oh, you have no idea.
Yep. Mr. Nick, I was wrong about you. I shouldn't have trusted you.
Pearls?
I can't believe you defend this person after what he did in Mystic Maya. I'll never forgive you, ever.
Yeah, sure, kid.
Pearly, wait!
This is going to be ugly.
I'll go after her.
Oh, there's the detention theme for this game. I love this one.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry about that. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. Well, you couldn't have known she'd react like that. I guess I might as well start investigating. Oh, Maya, where's Pearls?
She said she's going back to the office. Go check in on her later, would you?
And what about you? Are you okay with me taking Mr. Delight's case?
Yeah, I'm fine, Nick. I believe in you.
I think I'm going to cry. I know you have a lot of work to do. I really appreciate it.
Okay, Nick, let's get this show on the road. Please go see Pearly first. I want to apologize. Pearly, I'm sorry. Mr. Nick, welcome back.
Oh, hey Pearls, you're back too, I see.
I went and brought you the strawberry cake. I'll go make some tea and go with it.
Well, she's cheered up fast. Hey, Pearls?
It looks like she feels really bad about what happened at the detention center. Mr. Nick, what's wrong about you? I shouldn't have trusted you.
Yeah, game, it happened like 30 seconds ago.
Yeah, I know. I'll never forgive you, ever.
Yeah, thanks, we really needed to see it again.
Yeah. Mystic Maya, the tea is ready. Oh, thanks. Come on, Mr. Nick. Please have some of this cake.
Yeah, thanks. Pearls?
Oh, excuse me. I was in the middle of cleaning the toilet. Pearly, come on.
Hey, it's okay. I just cleaned it this morning. Then again, if Maya needs to go again.
Hey. Too late.
This might be a good time for me to ask about her. I first met Pearls a year ago. It was when that murder happened at Karine Village. I still remember what she said to me when we first met.
Oh, Mr. Nick, right? You're Mystic Maya's special someone.
Hey, Maya, I've always thought it was because she was young, but...
But what?
Pearls, I think she's got the wrong idea about you and me.
Huh? There's something you need to understand.
What is it?
It's kind of like a Karine Village custom, sort of.
Pearl seems to love you a lot.
Well, it's because I'm her only cousin, and, well, because of the murder case last year, Pearly's mother is...
Oh, yeah. I remember now. Pearl's mother, Morgan Fay. She's serving a prison term in isolation right now.
So you see, I'm the only family Pearly has right now. But it's the same for me, too.
Maya.
My mother's gone, too. There are hardly any men in Karine Village.
Now that you mention it, I never actually saw any men there when I visited.
I'm pretty sure I told you about it a long time ago. About how spiritual powers run very strong in the Fey family.
Yeah, you did. And that's why you're undergoing training to be a spirit medium, right?
Yeah, that thing is, only women can actually inherit the spiritual power. That's why the whole culture of Karine Village kind of revolves around women.
Oh, that's understandable. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, because of that, there tends to be a lot of unsuccessful marriages.
So you're saying the divorce rate's high?
Yep.
Oh.
Well, men start to feel left out after a while, and then they start leaving.
Well, you can't blame them if they center the village around women.
Yeah, I know. Especially if the man has a daughter.
Are you saying that Pearl's father...
He's gone. He left the village when she was very young. Jesus.
Boy, that's tough.
Yeah, and she grew up seeing nothing but unhappy marriages all around her. That's why she's so sensitive to things like that.
So your mother's still missing?
Yeah, and no one has any idea where she is.
Maya's mother, Misty Fay. The current master of the Karine channeling technique. She disappeared 17 years ago after getting involved in a certain police case. But you're sure she's still alive, right?
Yeah, I know she is. It's sort of a spirit medium thing.
And if your mother doesn't come back, then what?
Then according to the laws of the village, I'll become the next master.
Mystic Maya, the master of the Karain technique. Sounds like a heavy responsibility.
Yeah, but there's no one else with the blood of the Fame main family who's a spirit medium. Well, Nick, why don't we go out and start investigating? We're not going to learn anything just sitting around in the office.
That's true. Yeah, I know, but first I want to talk to Pearls.
Mr. Nick?
Yeah?
I acted like a baby.
Pearls.
I doubted you, even though Mystic Maya trusted you completely. I guess I still have a lot of training to do. Mr. Nick?
Yes?
From the bottom of my heart, I apologize for what I said.
No, it's okay. I'm the one who should be
Well, I'm gonna go out for a little bit.
Huh? Where are you going?
I may be small, but I still have a lot of spirit channeling power. So I'm gonna go show you, but I can be useful too, by finding some evidence. God bless her heart.
Hey, wait up! She sure runs fast.
Well, she is a kid. Nick, let's back off and give her some room, okay?
Yeah. Okay.
To the main hall? Maya! Oh, Miss Andrews! I'm so sorry. It's my fault. Your precious urn. Your precious urn!
Your glasses are a little squint. Please, calm down! What's wrong?
Never ends. Everything I touch ends in failure. Everything I touch dies!
Oh, God.
Maya, I'm sorry. I'll do anything to make it up to you. No, it's okay. I know I don't look it, but I'm good with my hands. I can make another urn. Hold on. Just wait, okay? Breathe. Calm down. Talk to us. Forgive me.
So when did you get the calling card from Master Mask?
Let's see. Exactly 10 days ago. I was going to show it to the police, but that detective stopped me. So he asked Detective Abney to help with the security? Yes. In fact, it was about 20 days ago that I hired him. He seemed to know much more about Master Mask than the police.
So you hired him for security even before the calling card arrived?
Well, yes. I had a premonition that something bad might happen. I learned to trust my hunches.
So that's why there's security cameras even in the basement warehouse?
Yes. Burley Taylor is very serious about their security measures. It was it's their way of saying bring it on to any potential thieves.
Well, he sure brought it last night, and even left with a nice souvenir.
Can you tell us a bit about the security to the treasure exhibit? It was my fault! I never should have called the paltry little collection a treasure exhibit anyway.
Why do you say that? The urn was stolen. The urn that was stolen was a pretty important object.
Maybe, but its actual value after appraisal was, well, practically zero. Zero? I polished it until it was just about glowing. I thought maybe I could make it a little more valuable. But that urn contains the soul of Mystic Mommy. Anyway, I left all the security arrangements to Detective Atme. But 5 days ago, I began receiving all sorts of other exhibits or items from Karain. Ugh. Lots of people started going in and out of the warehouse down there. So maybe one of them was actually Master Mask in disguise. No, I personally checked out everyone that came through here, so that's not possible.
Knowing Adrian, she probably even checked out what they ate for breakfast that morning.
Okay, let's go see Atme.
Oh.
Mr. Atme. Hello?
Well, well, how lovely it is to see you again, my dear. Welcome to my abode. Relax and soak up the atmosphere. We're actually kind of... Shh! Silence! Precisely as I expected.
What is?
Zavari! The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. A lawyer and a spirit medium. Am I correct? Yes, because you already met them.
Can I just say this, honey? I love your look at me voice.
Oh, of course you do.
I think we've already been through this.
Ha! So my estimation was correct. Zavari! How truly elegant. Now then, what can I do for you? You can fuck off. That's what you can do. You can fuck off, leave town, and never come back, and I can shove that magnifying glass up your ass so you definitely won't come back.
Jesus! Some hostility.
I hate this character.
What's the idea?
I hate this character, I hate this case. So yes, there's some hostility. You mentioned before that you were on guard duty all alone last night. Precisely! This is my 5th encounter with my archenemy.
Well, now you know how I felt with the turnabout Big Top.
Yeah, and yet that case is weird, popular in Japan though. Weird.
Even so, consider us even.
Hey, I had to voice Mo the Clown through that entire fucking travesty. Give me some frickin' sympathy.
I'm just saying.
Ay. Zavari, now fuck off. I refuse to allow anyone to interfere with the rightful pursuit of my prey.
I heard you've been after Master Mask since his very first theft?
Yes, my dear, I see you've done your homework. In his very first heist, that vile thief pilfered the famous jewel, the Tear of Emanon. I first encountered him in the museum's sacred hall, the crime scene itself. God, he requires a lot of energy.
That's why you were hired as security for the treasure exhibit?
Yeah, voicing Look At Me requires a lot of fucking energy.
How do you think Ian Sinclair feels having to do all those tongue twisters in the anime?
Oh god, yeah, poor guy. I love Ian Sinclair.
Yeah, me too.
I'm pretty sure she said that Adrian Andrews hired him. Yes, I borrowed some equipment from Lordly Taylor and set the perfect trap. You mean the security camera?
But I thought you were watching the area yourself too.
Yes, Alex Run. Surprisingly, yes, they do like that case in Japan. I guess it's just different tastes, because the Ace Attorney games are a little different in Japan, obviously, because they're set in Japan originally and they have Japanese names.
Yeah.
So how did Master Mask manage to steal the urn?
That's the million-dollar question. What is Master Mask's operandi?
Mr. Atme? Did you know about the secret urn?
I'm interested in only one thing, my dear, and that is Master Mask. Sacred urn? That has nothing to do with this case. Actually, it does. But
yes.
Wasn't that what Master Mask stole this time? I am a hunter, sir. The urn was nothing more than a lure to catch my prey. Do you yourselves remember the shape of the individual peanuts you throw to pigeons? I don't feed pigeons peanuts because they're bad for them.
Same thing with bread with ducks.
Exactly.
I don't think I like this guy's attitude, Nick.
Oh, you just figured that out, Maya. You just figured that out. You just figured out he's an incredibly unlikable urchin that I want to smack in the face and break his magnifying glass? Yeah.
Oh, you be nice, sir.
No.
Oh, you be nice to her.
No, I will not. No.
Ree.
No, I will not. I will not be nice. This case makes me ree to the heavens.
I'm saying be nice to her.
Still. Well, anyway, it looks like he doesn't know about the urn.
What's your MO, sir? There's something that's kind of bothering me.
Please, my dear, ask me anything you like. After all, we are all but seekers, wandering alone in the dark.
Well, I was wondering how Master Mask managed to steal the urn. I mean, isn't it strange that you don't seem to know?
Yeah, Now that you mention it, it is strange. After all, you were on guard that night at the scene of the crime. Unless you were sound asleep, you should have at least seen Mask to Mask. Uh-oh.
Oh, only one.
Oh, motherfucker. What the hell? It's a psych lock!
Psych lock?
Yes, I know what they are. You don't need to explain to me.
Let's present it.
Hold on.
Oh, psych. Hey, Nick! What is this psych lock thing?
Well, your Magatama let me see when people are keeping secrets. By breaking their mental locks, I can find out what those secrets are.
What? This Magatama has that kind of power?
Maya, you're the one who gave me this Magatama last year. Are you that dense?
This is Maya we're talking about. Well, it's true that this Magatama is a prized Fae family heirloom, but...
Wait a second. You agreed with that sentiment, but you said Maya's you, so are you calling yourself dense?
I'm a self-loathing piece of shit.
Oh, and thanks for just making that worse.
Sorry. Curly was the one that actually imbued with spiritual powers, right? That's why I don't really know much about it, what it can do.
This is the woman that's going to take over the Karine channeling school someday?
So how do you do it? How do you break the psych lock thing?
Well, you present the Magatama to the person with the secret.
Cool! I can't wait to see it in action. Come on, try it out. Alright, let's do it.
Oh boy, I think the future master still needs to learn how to be patient.
Alright. Let's talk. Boom!
Detective Atman, you were standing guard at the scene of the crime. There's no way you didn't see Mask to Mask commit the crime. Well now, I can hardly see why you're so positive about that. Yes, indeed, I was guarding the warehouse, that much is true. But I can tell you for certain that not a single person passed through the door. I'm not sure why, but this Atme guy is lying through his teeth. I know, show him some proof. Detective Atme, I have here proof that someone went through the door last night. Boom.
The camera data. Boom.
There was a security camera set up at the scene of the crime. Alex went, yeah, I suppose you could say this case doesn't seem as bad as Recipe for Turnabout, but Recipe for Turnabout's actually, well, funny.
Funny.
And
yeah.
I get to voice a silly French chef, so I'm happy with it.
And a Brooklyn gangster.
Oh yeah, Furio Tigre.
A Brooklyn mobster.
Who, funnily enough, was voiced by his game VA in the anime, which I thought was cool.
Yeah, Sam Riegel.
Yeah, Sam Riegel, who voices Phoenix in the games. He voiced Furio for the anime.
Which is kind of weird, I like that.
It should have automatically taken a photo of anyone who went through the door. Precisely! I hope you don't mind, but we've already gotten our hands on the camera data. As you can see, the camera went off exactly once last night. What? But my monocle didn't catch anyone in its flash. It must be some kind of computer malfunction. It must be. Maybe it was your monocle that malfunctioned. What? Are you saying I didn't do my duty properly? Detective Atme, you must have seen the thief last night. The question is, why are you trying to hide it? If he's hiding it, there must be some reason. Some reason that he desperately wants to keep hidden. And I've got just a piece of evidence that should prove it. Okay, let's suppose you didn't manage to see Mask to Mask. In that case, the reason you didn't at all this time was because you were...
You were unconscious. You were knocked out.
I'm afraid that making a guess is not enough. Time to put your money where your mouth is. Show me your evidence.
The sword.
Detective Atme, you were knocked unconscious by the thief, weren't you? Surely you must be joking. You think I, look at me, could be knocked unconscious so easily? This sword proves it. Before the theft, this sword was in the hands of the statue of Ami Faye. Furthermore, at the time, it was not bent. There's only one explanation. You were struck on the head and knocked unconscious by this sword. Well, detective, how about it? I'm impressed. You truly are an ace attorney.
You bitch.
Anyway, I can't deny that there may be a small hint of truth in what you say.
So, you were knocked out when the thief first clobbered you?
Clobber? What's an ugly way of saying it, but I suppose you could put it in that way.
And you call yourself... and you call yourself an ace detective.
There,
Dude, Gumshoe can Gumshoe can kick your ass.
That's my opinion on him. Nothing more. Well, Gumshoe's a big guy, so yeah, he could kick his ass.
Yeah.
The coward struck at the precise moment that I turned to look at the computer.
So you never noticed the thief that entered the warehouse?
No, the coward must have wormed his way in through somewhere besides the door. Perhaps the air ducts or the sewer pipes. Then my arch-nemesis struck me on the head from behind with this gruesome item here.
Ouch! Mr. Ami should have his poor head examined.
You could say that again. How could he have underestimated the thief that badly? Yeah, I think it's more than just the sword bump he needs his head examined for. Well, looks like we got one thing cleared up anyway.
Huh? What? That Ami is the greatest ace detective in the world? No.
No, that he never actually saw the thief.
Oh, that's right. So the thief may not even be masked to mask.
Just one moment, Sir Lawyer. The thief was unquestionably masked to mask.
But you never actually saw him!
Perhaps so, but I installed a security camera for just such a contingency.
Oh. Oh.
Last night, the camera went off exactly once. Behold! This is a photo of the dastardly thief taken by the security camera. That's him! Here's a better question. What's worse, Turnabout, Big Top, or this case?
Big Top for me.
I actually like the characters in Big Top. Despise them in this one.
Well, I personally like this case for the ironic reasons. Like, I love how bad it is. Like, it's so bad and campy, it's hilarious.
And of course, the ending of Turnabout Big Top, so to me, that's why Turnabout Big Top's a better case than this atrocity.
Yeah.
The thief can be none other than the arch-criminal Masked to Mask. After all, he has a very good reason for committing such brazen crimes. What are you talking about? I've been asking that since the start of the case, Phoenix. So what do you mean by he had a very good reason? Exactly that! Mr. Delight had a very good reason to dress up and commit those crimes. There should be a green envelope somewhere in his room. Yep, I saw it.
Yep.
You'll need to go and investigate.
But how would you know about that?
Humph! Have you forgotten? You're speaking to the finest ace detective to ever walk on the face of the earth. The most brilliant mind since, well, ever! Look at me! Well, I guess I'd better go and take a look, just in case, and before my voice actor jumps through the screen and murders him.
Let go. To the hideout!
There it is.
Bingo! Hey, Nick! Remember what Detective Atme said?
Exactly that. Mr. Delight had a very good reason to dress up and commit those crimes. There should be a green envelope somewhere in his room. You'll need to go and investigate. Yeah. A green envelope, huh? Looks like this is it.
Okay, let's have a look. If you don't want your true identity revealed to the world, come to KB Security at 1 a.m. on October 12th and bring $50,000.
If that KB had a G in the middle, it'd be very different.
Yeah.
50,000?
This is a blackmail letter. Sure looks like a major clue, all right. Yoink. Ding dong.
Bing bong. Oh, someone's at the door. I'll be right back. Won't be about a second, I promise. Oh, thank you for coming. That's so nice of you.
When I see a damsel in distress, I just can't help myself.
Hi, Larry.
Oh, sorry, is it Larry? When I see a damsel in
Yeah.
distress, I just can't help myself. Really? Okay, I guess I'll go make myself at home, pretty lady. Wait a minute. I know that voice.
Oh, Nicky boy. I'm so sorry, but I've got another guest.
Ah! You're... Nick! It's you! Maya too! What a fluke!
Larry! Long time no see. What? You know each other?
You have no idea, Desi.
Mm-hmm.
Nicky boy? Nick! Do you and this girl have, you know, something going on? No! Something... If you mean what I think... I underestimated you, Nick! A gorgeous lady like this...
I thought you were an Edward were a thing, but goddamn! I didn't know you were bisexual.
God. Larry!
Well, that explains why Nick is wearing a blue, red, and purplish-esque suit.
Oh, give me a break. These games were made like 20 years ago.
It's like he's wearing his Phoenix's clothing is literally the bisexual flag.
Don't think that existed like 2001.
Even so, it explains so much.
A gorgeous lady like this and married too? Way to go, dude! I knew it. Just when things can't get any worse, it's time to cue in the Butts.
Butts.
Larry Butts. Ever since grade school, he's been... not exactly a close friend, but yeah, we know each other. Hey man, that wasn't nice! That was your very first client! Yeah, exactly. We've got quite the storied history, he and I. And what we used to say still rings true. When something smells, it's usually the butts. Hey, come on now! You're embarrassing me! And in front of this pretty little thing here!
So you two are old childhood friends, I see. That's so sweet. You two go ahead and catch up on old times. I'm gonna go check on my bike.
Nice girl, that Desi. So how have you been, Nick? Too busy if you really want to know. So what have you been up to this whole time? It's been 2 years since I heard from you. And what's with those clothes? You look, well, weird. Hey man, what's uncalled for? This is my uniform for my part-time job. I can't believe it's been 2 years. They say time flies when you're having fun.
How many jobs have you had?
Yeah, seriously. What's wrong? Nick, I gotta tell you, women, I don't trust them anymore. You got dumped again? Well, you know, Benifer? Benifer? That's a weird name. I followed her all the way to Japan 2 years ago. What, so you followed her to here? Because this is Japan?
Yep.
That's where I met the famous Catty Tom. Really? Tom? Cat? And my whole life changed. Benifer, Catty Tom? I never heard of either of them. Anyways, dude, Catty Tom chose Hollywood over me. Can you believe it? No, yes I can, actually.
Well, actually, anyway, sounds like you had quite the adventure.
Women. They're so... Ugh.
Excuse me?
But you're different, Maya. You're not like the rest.
Hey!
Looks like he's still the same old Larry.
I was gonna say, excuse me?
So what are you doing here anyway? Huh? What do you mean by that? I'm just a natural-born nice guy, that's all. Well, actually, I picked this up last night while I was working. A wallet? You say you found this last night? It had a driver's license in it. It had a driver's license in it, so I figured I'd just return it myself. Angry John. And now works with Mousy Jerry. Don't. Hang on, let me see that for a minute. I knew it. Desi's picture's in here. Yeah, I guess he really digs his wife, huh? Hey, Nick, It's not what you're thinking at all. No, I'm pretty sure it is. You haven't changed a bit. Oh, no way, man. I mean, she's a married woman. That's just bad news.
Tuck.
He really is here just to check out Miss Delight.
So you said you found your job, right?
Yeah, I'm working for a private security company as a guard. Chicks just love a guy in uniform, you know? A security guard, huh? So that's what that uniform is all about. So, what time was it when you found this last night? Huh? Why are you asking me that? Trying to see if I've got an alibi? You're not the one on the hook for a crime this time, buddy. I guess it was around 1 in the morning on the first floor of our company building. What was Mr. Delight's wallet doing there? Anyway, there's nothing weird about that. After all, he works there.
He works there? You mean Mr. Delight?
Sure. Here, take a look at this. It's right here in his wallet.
What's this card?
It's a key card for the security company. See? It's got a serial number right there. There's no mistake about it. You said you're working part-time at a security company, right? That's right. Why are you making that scary face? Security company, huh? Something's not quite secure about Larry working there. I need to find out as much as I can about this key card. Thank you.
The blackmail letter? Do you know anything about this?
Hey Larry, what about this? What? If you got something to say, then say it already. Huh? A blackmail letter? Do you know anything about this? What? I don't know anything about Alexis, and that's the truth.
Larry Butts? More like Larry Cucks.
Huh? What? I can't believe you'd do this to me. I thought you were my friend. $50,000? I don't have that kind of money. No. You don't understand. This blackmail letter was sent to Ron Delight. Phew! Man, you scared me. I almost had a heart attack, you idiot. Wait, I'm the idiot? Man, I was totally confused when it said KB Security right on the envelope.
Yeah. So what?
That's where I've got a part-time job at KB Security.
What?
Yeah, it says KB on his frigging shirt, Maya. Sounds like I should really find out some more about this KB Security company.
So what more about this key card?
Oops. So you're sure about this key card? Yep, that's the key card we use at the building I work in. According to the serial number, this one's for the CEO's office. You need it to get into that room, and every time you use that card, it leaves a record.
Leaves a record?
Yeah, it tells you exactly who entered the room and when. Larry, I need that data. Whoa, slow down, man. Sorry, but that data's off limits to outsiders. If I lost this job, I'd never have a chance with Desi. She's married.
Again. Larry Butts? More like Larry Cucks.
It's times like these when I wish lawyers weren't so powerless.
Thank you.
Anyway, let's get the hell out of here. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
KGB Security. Oh, wait, sorry. KB Security, the company in the blackmail letter. You know about it? That's where I work, yeah. In fact, I'm on the job right now. Yeah, you've said that like 100 times, Larry.
Oh. Huh? So what are you doing here then?
Well, the boss is away right now, and you know what mice do when cats away. Yes. Anyway, how far away is this company? Let me see, about 30 minutes by car, I guess. Well, if you fly down the road anyway.
Well, this apartment building is pretty close to the local retailer, right? And it would take roughly an hour to go from here to KB Security and back.
If Ron Delight was at KB Security when the robbery occurred, then...
Whoa! Then he couldn't have stolen the sacred urn. Hey, Nick, your phone. Hello? Is this Ray Residence?
Ah, Pearls, where are you?
I thought I'd go Lurly too to try to find some more clues, but I'm afraid I've gotten lost. What? Give me that phone, Nick!
Hey!
Pearly, where are you right now? I was walking along and I found myself in front of the person's office. That person? Who? That person who doesn't act as agent always says Zavari when he's excited.
Look at me, Ace Detective.
Okay, stay right there. We're coming to get you. Alright, I'm a little scared.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust Look at me around kids either.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go, Maya. What?
Go ahead.
Wait a second, Nick. What? That phone call just now sounded like a real Ugh.
God damn it, Larry!
Larry, it's a 9-year-old kid. Another one of
People
your...
of the world. The people of the world, I apologize for what you're about to hear.
Another one of your special friends? Say goodbye to Mr. Light for me, would you, Larry? And have a seat. Have a seat right over there.
Let's just get out of here and go to at-me detective agency. FBI, open up!
Mr. Nick! Mystic Maya! Early! I never thought I'd see the two of you again.
So is Mr. Ace Detective out of the office?
Yes, when I arrived here, there wasn't a single soul in sight. Say, Nick, doesn't it look something's changed since we were here last?
Yeah, the bag.
Yeah.
Now that you mention it.
Let's take a look-see. This bag, I'm sure it wasn't here before. And it looks quite full. I wonder what could be in here. Hey, Nick, come on, open it up.
Hey, wait a minute! We can't just open his private property!
Don't be such a fuddy-duddy. This is an important investigation.
Fusspot, fuddy-duddy, fuddy-duddy, fuddy-duddy.
Yeah.
That's true. And truth be told, I have to admit, I am kind of curious.
Well, what's in there?
Hang on a sec, I'm taking it out now. Zip! Whatever it is, it feels kind of hard and smooth.
Like a dildo.
Like a dildo. Well, hello there!
Like in the bloopers?
Yep.
He said that.
He's here!
What are you doing, Sir Lawyer? I'm shocked to see a servant of the court ignoring the law so flagrantly. I'm really sorry. Maya made me do it.
Nick, I can't believe you!
Well, he's not lying, Maya.
Listen here, you little shit!
A gentleman never uses a lady as an excuse for his own poor behavior.
Thank you!
The real question is, can you afford to waste time lollygagging about here? What do you mean by that? Perhaps I should make myself more clear. Tomorrow's trial. Zavari! Shall we say the figurative Sir William will be dropping his panties before lunchtime? What?
Wow, Nick. Sounds like it's gonna be really exciting.
What's going to happen at the trial tomorrow that's so dramatic? Do you know what your biggest mistake so far has been, Mr. Lawyer? It was becoming a lawyer in the first place.
That certainly does sound like a big mistake, Mr. Nick.
Tomorrow will be a day to remember. Look at me, will take the stand. And then, Zavari! My testimony will prove to be the undoing of the lot of you. Yes, all of you. I will unmask you as the thief's co-conspirators.
Conspirators?
You're quick on the defensive, I see. However, it is not I that is your greatest enemy. There is a far more dangerous threat you will face during the trial.
What are you talking about?
I've been asking that since the trial started. Sir Lawyer, if you truly are who you say, I'm sure you've heard of him. His name is Godot.
Yee.
Godot?
Who is this Godot person?
It's not surprising that a spirit medium has not heard the name. Godot, the prosecutor whose equal cannot be found in this country, but in heaven. Godot, a legend or myth. Men pin a lifetime of hopes on the chance to simply meet him.
Prosecutor Godot? But the best prosecutor in the country isn't Godot, it's Mr. Edgeworth. Isn't that right, Nick?
It's no surprise that a spirit medium such as yourself would know nothing of this. But Ace Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth is certainly currently traveling abroad.
Huh?
In fact, it was Mr. Edgeworth who acknowledged Godot as the best in this country.
And you agree with that?
Most certainly. In fact, you could call him the look at me of the prosecutor's office.
Well, that's good to hear. The prosecution has a fighting chance tomorrow. Mr. Nick, is this Godot really that strong?
I seem to remember hearing about someone like that. Not surprising, some people spend their entire lives idly waiting for his appearance. You have taken a step down the path of foolishness. To try to defend a career criminal who deserves nothing less than the death penalty.
Hey, last time I checked, no one knows for sure that Mr. Delay really is Damask.
My dear lady, times may change, but people sadly do not. Well, you will understand this when you are more mature. It looks like we're done investigating for the day. Sir Lawyer, the stage has been set and all the pieces are finally in place. All that remains now is for the dance to begin. A new prosecutor, an ace detective, and a thief. This will be one tough trial. Whew, fucking hell. Forgot how long the investigation was for this.
And if you guys thought Franziska von Karma was bad, wait till you meet Godot.
Yep.
Yeah, Godot is a ruthless motherfucker.
Yes, he is. Whew. Well, that's the investigation done. Man, I forgot how long it was.
But we did it.
Yes, we did. Whew.
Now go and rest your vocal cords.
Yeah. Damn right. Whew.
Yeah. And, wow, that blood must have taken a lot out of you.
Well, yeah. I lose a pint of blood, it's obviously going to make me a bit more tired.
Yeah.
But still, goes to a good cause, so...
Yes, and I'm proud of you.
And people, I don't care if you're afraid of needles. Go give blood.
No!
Oy, 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 oy.
Needle!
Needle! Okay, well, that's it for this week, folks. So, anything to say before we go off, hon?
Nope, that's it.
Alright, well, see you next week for the trial segment. Goodbye, folks.
Bye-bye.